دمعتك أرجو فلا تكلني.
Good morning, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another vlog. I hope you girls are all doing well. I hope you're in the best of health and iman. Today is currently Thursday and I have an appointment this morning that I need to attend. And also we had our first snow yesterday in the UK, which is very nice. Winter is finally here. I'm still struggling with cold. My voice is still not completely back yet. I think I mentioned that in my previous vlog. But alhamdulillah, it is very, very cold outside now. It's kind of like -2 or 4 degrees, I'm not sure. But anyways, I wanted to start up this vlog by just talking to you guys about how I'm feeling these days and also just talk to you girls about my thought process and I don't know how my life has just been these days. Just take it as a life update. I'll say I'm not really in the best place mentally. This past couple of weeks have been very hard for me mentally. I don't want you girls to see me as this perfect lady who has her routine perfectly structured and everything is just looking perfect. There are days where I struggle, especially if I'm feeling very, very low mentally. If you are going through something difficult at the moment, just remember that sometimes you think you're going through this all alone or no one else is going through the same situation as you or everyone has their life perfectly planned and you feel like you're just all over the place. It's totally fine. We all go through things in life every now and then and these things are just meant to strengthen us and shape us into the best version of ourselves. For me, being vulnerable is like something that I'm not quite used to, honestly, and people mostly see me as this positive person most of the time. And yeah, I'm mostly positive, but there are times where I can get negative in my head a lot, especially when things are not going the way I pictured it in my brain. And during those days, I kind of like struggle with this negative thoughts and getting myself back up mentally, getting myself diving into that positive energy again takes a lot of me and it takes a lot of like discipline. Honestly, I feel like these days I'm in that place where I actually feel that low energy and those negative thoughts and the voices are very, very like high and I'm just like trying to take it once at a time and get through these days, inshallah. And of course, it's not something like new. This is something that I go through sometimes every once in a while. And inshallah, I know that I'm going to get out of this headspace and also think more clearly as well. The care is one of the things that we're currently doing in this challenge, but I find myself like really doing that mindlessly, which is something that I'm really, really trying to work on. And I'll say I'm struggling with my khushu as well in Salah. There is a book that I actually ordered that is called Developing Khushu in Salah. Inshallah, when it arrives, I'm going to tell you guys if it's such a good read and if it really helps me a lot with where I am at the moment. But yeah, I ordered that and I think it's gonna be coming maybe tomorrow or Saturday, inshallah, but I'm just so looking forward to dive into that. One thing that you need to remember is that our iman is not something that is stagnant. It is something that we keep watering every day, just like the way we try to improve in every other aspect of our life. Our iman is something that we actually need to be improving as well on a regular basis. Sometimes our iman goes very high and sometimes our iman goes very low. And on the days that our iman goes very low is days that we need to really dive into dua, really dive into dhikr and istighfar as well, and also try to push ourselves to keep doing the acts of worship that we've started even if we don't feel like it. Nothing is perfect and even our act of worship is never going to be perfect. Anyways, it's just through the mercy of Allah that we can attain Jannah. We just need to try our best. No one has their life all figured out. We all figure out life as we go through it, and that is absolutely okay. On the days where we feel like we don't feel like anything, we are not in the right headspace to do other things. We kind of like need to sit down, tune into ourselves, see what's triggering all of the emotions that we're having, and try to be gentle and compassionate with ourselves as well. I realized that when you have more self-compassion, you tend to pick up yourself when you're in a difficult situation very, very quickly, because you're not sitting down there judging yourself, criticizing yourself, and thinking of yourself as a terrible person. Instead, you're acknowledging your feelings and you're taking it slowly and trying as best as you can to get out of the situation without you feeling like a failure, basically. And that is what I'm trying to implement at the moment. I'm trying to be very compassionate with myself, and I'm also trying to not let this situation make me feel like a failure or make me feel a lot of like anger in myself or sad about every single aspect of my life, which alhamdulillah, I'm really, really thankful and grateful for everything. I am a big believer that every single aspect of our life is leading us towards another aspect of our life, and where we are currently, the things that we're going through currently, and the way we feel is just supposed to shape us and help us in becoming that person that will be capable and able to receive the blessings that we're asking Allah for in the future. If you're struggling mentally or you're struggling with any aspect of your life, I just hope this like helps you in any way. I just thought I'm going to share this because honestly, I really mostly on my channel just share my routines, which sometimes people can feel like, wow, how is she doing all of these things? But I go through a lot of things as well, but it's just that I try to be compassionate with myself when I'm going through stuff, and I try to be disciplined, try to pick up myself as well and really push through with the girl I'm trying to become, instead of like using these down days to be an excuse for me to just like really become lazy with my life, reflect on my life and the things that I'm going through, what is triggering me, and really journal a lot. When I'm like this, I literally tend to journal a lot. That is just one thing about me. I journal a lot and I don't talk much. Yeah, it really helps me get out of the negative aspect of things and really think more positively, and it helps me get back on track as well. If you're going through something hard, just be compassionate with yourself, tune into yourself, see what's going wrong, see what you can do better, and try as much as you can to really top up your relationship with Allah by really thinking about what is it that is going wrong with your worship. Is it that you are doing some of your act of worship mindlessly, or is it something that you need to focus on? Is it like you need to focus more on your khushu in salah? Like now I know that definitely I am struggling with that, and I'm trying my best to see that it's something that I actually work on right now, because we never know, maybe if I work on the khushu in my salah, I might feel like really, really better. So when I think about all of the things that I'm going through, I just like sit down, figure out, okay, I'm actually not doing great in this aspect of my life. Maybe that is why I'm feeling emotionally down, and I feel like if something doesn't go my way, it's the end of the world. And then I try to reflect on that aspect of my life. At the moment, I'll say when it comes to like spiritual aspect and becoming a better version of myself, I know that I am struggling with my khushu and I'm trying to work on that. Of course, there are other personal things that are in the background at the moment that are triggering me as well. But I would say I don't have control over those things. What I have control over is how I show up in my worship, how I show up in my life, and how I actually respond to all of those situations. That is what I am responsible for, and that is what I'm trying to take care of. I don't know if this is going to be a very long talk. I will know if I'm trying to edit it. I know I just rambled a lot, honestly. I feel like I just rambled, but I feel good. I feel good talking about it. So please don't see me as a perfect person. I'm not perfect, and I'm just trying my best. And I really, really hope that you girls are all doing well. Like truly, I am sending you love. Sometimes things can be really difficult in life, and sometimes we tend to not share things as well. If you're going through anything difficult, just know that I am sending you love and du'as. So please take care of yourself. I'm just going to get out before I get late. But this video is just gonna be another vlog of me taking you girls through my days, and you just see how I'm spending them.
I spent an hour just learning something about the Quran. That's when I started the series. Not just recite too. Recitation has its time, but studying, learning, understanding its message has its time in Ramadan. That's what you must do. شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن هدى للناس. It was sent as a guidance for all people. This is so amazing.
Assalamu alaikum, my girls. It's the next day. Today is Friday and I'm feeling so much better today, honestly. Today I've just been like deep cleaning my space, and I even kind of like rotate my bed and change like the location so I can feel like it's a new room, which sounds a bit weird, but honestly every time I do something like that, like switch up things around the house, I just feel like it's a new space. Let me know if you like that as well, but it's a game changer for my mood. I love doing that. I have been like wanting to do that for quite a while, but I didn't get myself to do it. But today I was like, this is the day. I really wanted to get it done before the end of the year. And my book also arrived yesterday, which was quite so unexpected. I was literally expecting it for Saturday and it arrived. I haven't even like removed the seal. Let's do that together. Here is the book. It's called Developing Khushu in Salah. Yeah, in the prayer. I cannot wait to dive into this, honestly. And it's not something that is like really thick. It's just like this much. So I don't think it's going to take a long time to flip through. I actually got two books. And the other one is not an Islamic book. It's The Big Leap, Conquer Your Hidden Fears and Take Your Life to the Next Level. This is it. I was watching like a podcast on YouTube and it was recommended, so I thought I should give it a try. These are the two books that I'm going to end this year with. I do have like a couple of books that I have from the library that I need to return, but when I return them, I'm not going to get another one. I'm just going to flip through these ones. I don't only read Islamic books, I do like read other books as well, because I feel like knowledge is something that we can learn from everywhere. Our religion wants us to seek knowledge, and it doesn't always have to be Islamic knowledge. It can be universal knowledge. So anything that improves my mindset, the way I feel about life and all that, and also just to like gain knowledge about the world, I am so like open for it. I am literally excited to dive into these two books. Today's plan is grocery shopping as well. I just finished cleaning the entire house, but I need to like stock up, and I also need to get a few bits as well because I am hosting like a pink halal party for my girls, which is gonna be so fun, and I'm so looking forward for that. I'm not doing anything crazy. We're just kind of like having an afternoon tea, and I'm trying to make it look cute. I'm trying to get it look like girly. So there are a few things that I need to get from the grocery store as well. But inshallah, I'm gonna vlog the whole thing for you girls tomorrow. The setup and also like the things that I prepare. I do have a list of the things that I want to prepare on there on my phone, but my phone is currently not close to me. We're just gonna have like a fruit platter, some tea, some biscuits, cake, all of those things. And I'm thinking to also put up like some pink balloons just to make the house a bit more pinky. But yeah, I'm going to take you girls along that I'm going grocery shopping. I'm trying to find a pink balloon, but I can't find anything. The only thing I saw is just this. Good morning. It's currently the next day and it is Saturday. I am just in the process of setting up and just doing a bunch of things basically. I'm trying to make Nigerian shawarma and also like a mini sandwich, but I'm not vlogging that because I just feel like when it comes to cooking and vlogging, it does take a lot of time and I don't have a lot of time. So I'm just planning to show you girls the table setup. Ignore the mess on the table. It's just like a bunch of things that I'm trying to organize. But yeah, I don't know if you girls can tell, but it's been pouring since morning, and I like it. I like the cozy vibe. It just kind of like goes together with everything that I'm doing today. Very, very gloomy, but I really like it. Anyways, I just hope everything turns out the way I plan it out in my head, because one thing with me is I like to imagine everything in my head the way I want it to turn out, and then I just hope that it turns that way in reality, if that makes sense, which is very weird. But yeah, let's crack on. I'm just trying to set up this 3-tier tray. It just goes well with afternoon tea, and with this glass I'm planning to tie like a bow on each of one of them to make it look more cuter. Girls, I feel like I just did so many things off camera, but I know this is not the perfect bow, but how cute are these? I just finished tying up the bows on the cups, and I really love them, even though I know they're not the perfect bows, but it just looks so cute and girly. And also I made this fruit platter. I wanted to show you guys before I did it, but I was just running out of time. This was my inspiration, and this is how mine turned out. I feel like I did a good job. But I'm just thinking my Nutella is a bit stiff, and this one looks watery. I don't know how they did it, but I'm going to leave it like that anyways. I like how everything is looking. I just need to now set up the table, but I'm done with everything. I also got macarons. I mean, like, how adorable are these? I'm just going to put them on the second tier of the plate. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys. And this is how I kind of like set up the plate. I forgot to mention, but we're going to be building our own mocktails, which is the activity, like the game that we're going to be playing. But alhamdulillah, I love how everything is turning out. I'm just going to get ready now because I have like an hour before my guests arrive. I'm going to show you guys the final result, like us making the cocktail or something like that. I'm not sure how it's gonna end. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you enjoy it, oh yeah, that's my balloons, I need to put them up. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this vlog, and it was like really cute me vlogging something like this. I've never done it before, but inshallah I'm going to speak to you guys in my next one, and assalamu alaikum.